Did they
All
just
right, welcome
announce
back
it?
to Man
Oh
Down
no.
Sports. We live, y'all. Looks like Dallas got their pick in, and we already know who it's going to be. What's good? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's happening, man? What's happening? I'd be very surprised if it didn't go how we thought it was gonna go.
I guess I
What's
need to drop my
going
chair low.
on?
Yeah, well, you got a super tall ass chair. That's what that is.
Y'all got some weird chairs going on there. I got to drop my chair down to get down to y'all size, man.
My monitor keep leaning a little bit.
Y'all don't expect no surprises.
No,
going
no.
to
Not at the number one pick. No.
Not number one. No.
What's gonna be the
After
surprise?
After
How
that,
far Ace Bailey go drop?
Ooh, well,
Oh,
if the
no.
reports are true that they said that his camp said that told these certain teams not to draft him. What was it? It was what was the team? Portland and Utah, or Portland and
Charlotte in Utah.
Charlotte and Utah.
Yeah.
Charlotte got the 4th, and Utah got the what?
5th, right?
Utah got the 5th pick.
Yeah.
So if he's not picked, he's not going to get picked one. If he doesn't get picked by San Antonio or Philly, then he could fall out the line. I mean, who needs him the most?
Look, ain't no way he gonna fall out the lottery for me. I mean, that's not scaring me away.
Cooper Flag. We knew that. We knew.
Yeah, he gone. Yep,
without a question.
That was too easy.
Yeah.
I like the suit though. Very, very minimalist. Nothing, no flashiness, nothing crazy.
I like
business. About business.
I like Ace Bailey's suit.
I just jumped on, so Cooper Flag is the first one I've seen. I haven't seen the other one's suits yet. So with for those of y'all who didn't know as well, Kyrie opted out of his $43 million option and is intending to sign a $113 million 3-year deal with the Mavericks. So they're locking him up for a little bit of long term. What y'all think is the play in Dallas now? You think they do any free agent splashings, or you right?
I mean, they're gonna have to add something, but I mean, what's out there to grab? I mean, are they gonna be busy with trades? Probably not.
Need?
I mean, they need somebody to run point while Kyrie Irving's out for the first 4 months.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what they need.
Yeah, so, I don't think it's gonna be nothing big, minor stuff. It's not gonna be anything big.
Sure. I mean, but they don't need to do no trade. They just need to.
So you got
it's a couple of point guards. We already went over. There's a couple of point guards that's available, but it just depends on if they want to go grab them or not. Like I said, I always like Dennis Schroeder as a veteran point guard. So he would work, and he would be perfect to. Be a legit starter for Kyrie while he's gone, and then he'll be perfect to be a guy he can bring up out the bench when Kyrie come back. Oh shoot, that's right in front of my camera view. Lord have mercy.
Why you got a whole tablet in front? What's going on, Dom?
How's it going?
Good.
What's going on? What's happening?
Nice to see you. And Chris.
What's happening?
Nothing much. It's just a beautiful day in the Bay.
I believe it.
In the Bay.
Hopefully it's not as hot as over here.
I know, yeah, yes.
No, it's hot. It's probably hotter. It's probably hotter here.
SoCal gets probably more heat waves than we do. Like, I think last year we had a heat wave at the same time. I think I remember that. I actually had to have AC on. In the Bay, we don't even do AC here.
Must be nice.
No.
It's just like, it'll be hot during the day. Like, it'll go like 70s, but then like at night, it's so cool. At night, it's totally cool outside, and you just open your window. It gets to be like 40s, 50s at night. It doesn't even get hot. There's no humidity here either.
Well, you from this side, so it gets hot.
I know.
That on humidity.
But I miss it though, because I miss having a real summer. Have you ever heard of that Mark Twain quote? Like the the coldest winter I had was July in San Francisco or something like that. It could be like if you go to San Francisco, sometimes it could be 50 degrees, and I don't live there. I live out, so I live in a warmer climate.
What is this?
So, quick question: is it guaranteed that the Spurs is taking Dylan Harper?
No,
they've been the most quiet.
I think everything outside of number one was up for question. Number one was solidified.
It is a great possibility that the reason why Ace Bailey didn't want to work out with none of those teams is because maybe San Antonio gave him a promise. You're not going past number 2. Don't go work out with nobody else.
That's
but why would the no? Because why would the Spurs need to tell him that? You get what I'm saying? Like if they control the number 2 pick, I don't think the Spurs would need to tell him that. So I don't know. Maybe not.
I got ESPN up right here, the app, and following the draft and selections and stuff like that, and it's saying the best available for the Spurs is Dylan Harper. It's saying the best fit is Ace Bailey.
I think Ace Bailey is the best fit and the best available. Because if you got De'Aaron Fox at point guard, you got Chris Paul as a backup point guard. What do you need Dylan Brooks for?
You mean Dylan Harper?
Yeah, Dylan Harper.
Are they not guard heavy in San Antonio right now anyway?
I mean, not really. I mean, they got the rookie of the year.
Paul
Fox.
Yeah, but that ain't guard heavy because
Fox.
Yeah, but Chris Paul is a legit backup. Yeah. He's a legit backup, right? So don't even count him. Fox and Castle is your backcourt. Adding Harper isn't the worst thing. The only issue is it's point. So they're point guard heavy, not guard heavy.
Okay.
If they add Dylan Harper, they're point guard heavy. But then again, Chris Paul is 40. So
I think they're gonna.
Do you want him to play?
Ace Bailey at 6'8". Do you continue to keep him at guard, or do you more like turn him into like a rangy wing?
That's what he is, a wing.
So you think he'd be more like the 3 if he went to San Antonio?
Yeah, that's what he did in college though.
They got him labeled as a guard, so
yeah, I mean, but in college he was a 4 or 3. He played 3 and 4.
Oh, Adam Silver. This dude looks like Lord Voldemort, dog.
Yeah, they went Harper. So I mean, I guess so taking Dylan Harper at 2, I guess the thought process is De'Aaron Fox would be your starter, Castle would be your 2 guard, and Harper can get developed as a backup behind Fox. But I mean, you ain't got to force him into that position because you still got Chris Paul. So by All-Star break, he should be ready for an NBA play, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how that work out. But I mean, he's a good player. He reminds me of Jalen Brunson.
Do y'all think LaMelo moves today?
That's possible too. It's rumors, right?
We know what that situation is growing like over there.
Do you believe it?
No. It's something to look at, so that way if it does end up happening, you'd be like, okay, well, there was signs or there were things that were pointing to this, but everybody always likes to spread fires, especially around draft day, just to kind of, make teams like, hey, let's say that let's say Rome is burning. Let's see what people are offering. And then, we'll kind of figure out, okay, well, this is an appealing offer. We might think about this. Never really any like, we're definitely, real fire sale type stuff. We're like, we're definitely moving off this person. I think there's a lot of smoke in the building just to see what people send out. And if there's anything worth, mulling over, then they be like, okay, we might consider this.
What would y'all like to see Melo go if he goes somewhere?
First, let's start off with who needs that type of player the best.
Hold that thought. Let me get Brittany and Dominique's thoughts on this pick, though. Cause they did just pick Dylan Harper. So let like is this where y'all would have went with it, and how you think they use them, and all of that stuff. Give me y'all thoughts on it. Y'all don't like it, do you?
I feel like I don't know. I kind of wish they would have went. I would have liked to see Ace there. You're talking about the Dylan Harper pick, right? I would like to see Ace there. I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see Dylan Harper in Philly. I just feel like he gonna have a lot to fight through. And
that'll be the same thing in Philly though. You got McCain coming back, and you got Tyrese Maxey.
But Tyrese is a natural too. Right?
You think so?
Yeah, he's tough, a natural man. Too. He's not.
He's definitely a scorer.
He's more of a scorer.
And that's unique because Dylan Harper's size is 2, but he's a natural 1, and then it's the opposite for that. Yeah, that's unique. So that could work.
Right, and then McCain probably would have came off the bench, which would have been fine. I mean, either or works. I think jumping the gun. I think they might go VJ. I guess here. But I don't know. I think they're going to figure it out with the Spurs. I like, the coaching staff and things like that. I think he's going to work wonders with Wemby, but that is a lot of guards over there. They got a lot of guard play. I think they needed more wing.
Jamal Johnson said, why would they draft Dylan Harper instead of Ace Bailey? You got to answer, Dominique.
I do have an answer. So I think that Dylan Harper, he's really young, so he can come off the bench. Stefan Castle, I think that he can be played at the 1 or the 2. I actually really like this. So you were saying that, we didn't really like it, but I thought that Dylan Harper I thought he was a number 1 pick. I've been really following him this year, and I think he's excellent. So I'm really excited for him to be in San Antonio. I love when I see East Coast players go west and play in warm climates. I think that San Antonio, Dallas, those kinds of climates, Miami, those places, those destinations, I think are some of the best for basketball players to play in, to train in, just to be in a warm climate all year round. I think it's good. And, I just think he's going to do really well there and flourish. And San Antonio has a great way of growing players, developing players. De'Aaron Fox, I like him as a player, but you don't know what's going to happen with these guys. People go down, they get injured. Having depth in the guard position can't hurt them.
No, it definitely can't hurt.
Chris Paul's 40 years old. He's not going to give them anything. He didn't give them anything last year. He didn't give them anything. He can give them leadership. He can be that veteran that's, really guiding the team, coaching. He can coach them. I see this being really, really good for Dylan Harper. I see it being really good for him as a player, and it could give San Antonio depth in the guard position, which it almost feels like you can never have enough guards. Look at what happened to Halliburton. Look at what happened to Jason Tatum. I know he's a wing, but, just like when you think about what guys are doing coming off the bench, and, sometimes they're good, sometimes it works out, but look at TJ McConnell, Prince to Pumpkin. It can't hurt to, to have some depth in the guard position. De'Aaron Fox gets nicked a lot, and in the playoffs and in big moments, he's been injured, broken hand, broken finger, to have a serviceable, athletic, he's like a solid 6'6" guard,
I really like Fox, but you said something that was really good though. This is good for Dylan Harper for sure. It would even be better for Dylan Harper if Popovich was still there. I'm sorry, if Popovich was still there, but maybe a little bit of his culture is still there as well. But the type of mentoring that Chris Paul did for SGA is the type of mentoring he can do for not only Dylan Harper but Castle and Fox as well. So
the whole team,
the whole team. Yeah.
Even if he's not there for a long time, he'll be a good trade piece for San Antonio, at the very least.
Yeah, and then look, if Wemby comes back and he stays healthy and Fox stays healthy and Castle takes a leap and they sign some free agents, I think they got Harrison Barnes too. They signed some more free agents. It's not a bad pick. I like Trey Johnson though, and I guess we'll talk about him a little bit later when he actually gets picked. But I like Trey Johnson. But Edgecomb is a good athlete for sure. But really quick, just to close out the Spurs pick, Chris Paul is going. He's reminding me of what Sam Cassell was for that Boston Celtics championship team coming off the bench, right? So yeah, I like him in his role. I might be behind y'all because my pick just came in.
No, I'm watching on the iPad, but I got, like I said, I got the app open on the phone, and I'm refreshing that. The app is faster than what I'm watching. So,
okay. VJ Edgecomb.
So now we get into Shedeur slide territory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's possible, but I expected this, man. I really want this dude because I didn't expect it. I wanted this. I really want Ace. I want the Charlotte Hornets to have a chance to grab Ace so they can either actually grab him or not grab him so I can talk trash about him. But they got an opportunity to grab Ace. I said this months ago. I said, man, if it's possible that Ace just somehow drops the number 4, that'd be the best draft pick that Charlotte has ever had since Larry Johnson. You know what I mean? So I'm excited.
Well,
there's so many different ways that this could go, honestly.
Well, we gotta hear from Philly. We gotta hear from Brittany. Philly, what's up, Brittany?
I'm not mad at the pick. I was expecting this pick. All the reports and things like that about Ace Bailey canceling his workouts and whatever it might be. That I don't think that deters any team from picking whoever the heck they want. I just felt like I want to give this young kid that we got, Justin Edwards, a chance. He was starting to show up a little bit last year with some confidence. Just a few years ago, I think he was like the number 1 high school ball player in the country until he went to Kentucky, and that kind of screwed him up. Whatever happened with Kentucky screwed up a few players. That's why I think DJ Wagner decided to stay. But if you watch Justin Edwards, I like him a lot. Like, I like him a lot. I think he's the young wing that we needed. He could shoot, he could play defense. And when he gets his confidence going, it'll be perfect. So that's why I didn't mind VJ Edgecomb. I think he's going to have to get a little bit better. You know, most of these guys after the first 2 picks going to have to get a little bit better when it comes to shooting, and probably going to have to see if he can handle the ball a little bit more, be more of a playmaker. We'll see how that goes, because some people say he's a guard, some people say he's a wing, but he's small. He's only 6'5", so 6'4 and a half, 6'5", something like that. I think he'll fit fine next to Maxey. But what I love about him is he's a two-way player. He's aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, and he is not scared on the defensive side of the ball at all. So I think he'll fit that. Right. I think he'll fit fine in our offense with this team. As long, again, and I like the 3 or 4 young guys that we have. Maxey, McCain, VJ Edgecomb now, and Justin Edwards. The other 2 will figure it out. They got to stay healthy.
He got a lot of tools that Drew Holiday had when y'all drafted him, except the shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Holiday was a far better shooter, but they got the same measurements almost, and they both hard-nosed defender. Come on, Hornets. Hey, Hornets is on the clock, y'all. The Charlotte Hornets is on the clock. Let's talk about this, man, because listen, bruh, if they do what the mock drafts is saying they're doing and they go get that Duke, that boy from Duke, Knoepel, come on, dog. You might well get Kyle Rittenhouse if you go get Knoepel. Wow. I'm serious. Like, what? No, seriously, man. Like,
come on, Knoepel, though.
Come on, dog. What does Knoepel go do in Charlotte, dog? You got Brandon Miller coming back. You got LaMelo Ball. You got who else? They got so many guards, man. We talked about Trey Mann. He's coming back. They got Smith Jr. These all are small guards that score it. Right? Where's Knoepel going? There's no guard position, and he's not a defender. We're like, what? He's not even an elite shooter. Like, why would you get Knoble?
This is interesting.
I need to go get. I guess I need to watch more film on Knoble, man, because I'm like, oh, not Dennis Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. Not Dennis Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. But Dennis Smith Jr. is a name that he needs to be signed to somebody. You know, somebody that want a point guard that's gonna play defense. You know what I mean?
Now,
yeah,
what if they trade back? What if they trade back with this?
No, man, take Ace. It's a no-brainer,
I know what you want.
man.
I know what you want, and I know what sounds right. But one, this is Charlotte. They tend to fuck shit up. Two, we've been hearing the talks from the supposed camp that he Charlotte don't pick him. You know, so I don't know. The pick is in. The pick is in. So we waiting.
I'm hearing a lot of people.
I almost feel like I feel anxious for Hornets fans, man, because I'm like, man, if like it's so many years in a row of them, not in a row, but so many years when they have an opportunity to get something generational, and they've been good lately because they got Melo and they got Brandon Miller. Those are good picks. But
make a guess who they get.
My Knoble. That's my guess. My guess is Knoble.
I'm gonna second that one.
Dominique, where you going with it?
You know, I feel like this is your team. Yeah, I know you're not gonna say it, but like this is Mel's team. Everybody, if everybody,
no, it's not.
Oh, I already know that.
You know, I'm just gonna say that for Mel. So you know, I just want what you want, Mel. I want you to be happy for your team. So, you know, because when my Knicks come up, it's just going to be like, I have no room to talk. I'm sitting here like, you know, like at the edge of my seat, like, what the hell is this damn, you know, the Knicks can't get a coach. And so like, I can't imagine that they're going to, you know, do right by their draft pick. So
let me turn this up real quick. Let me hear what Kendrick Perkins saying.
Come on, man. Drop the pick. Drop the pick.
Yeah.
Drop the pick already.
The only person that's be mad up here is Mel.
You're looking at number 4 like it's number 1.
It is. Ace Bailey is the best player in the draft. Ace Bailey is the best player in the draft, man. Yo, he's the best player in the draft, and he got the more upside, man. Like but Cooper Flagg has been considered the best for so long throughout high school and throughout his freshman year of college. Like you can't miss that because if you don't take him and then he turned out to be Knoble.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yo, these people trade Melo. Just trade him, man. It's over, dog.
Oh man.
Come on, dog.
Who's
they pick Knoble, man.
If you trade Melo, who's your point guard?
It don't even matter that you pick Knoble. You gave up any chance that you could build something.
Wow, that is crazy.
Dang.
Dude, what do they see in Knoble, man?
I called it. It's not what they see in Knoble, it's what they couldn't get.
What you mean they couldn't get? It was right there for them to grab.
It sounds toxic. They like it's hands off the merchandise. Hey, we're not going here.
They said the same thing about Kobe, and that was and Kobe or his camp. None of them said it. It was Jerry West that was putting false stories out there, so nobody wouldn't take them.
So who putting false stories out there so Ace Bailey's still available?
It's probably his agent. It's probably true that he didn't want to go to Charlotte because Brandon Miller is there, and from what I'm hearing, is Ace Bailey want the ball a little bit too. You know what I mean? So
Utah is next. The next 3 is Utah, Washington, and New Orleans.
So if he don't go to Utah, he's going to Washington.
Danny Ainge ain't stupid. So this is what you do, right? Danny Ainge is not dumb. Okay, you don't want to play for Utah? I'm still drafting you and I'm trading you. Like Charlotte was like, oh shoot, he don't want to play for Charlotte, so let's run because we tired of superstars coming here and then leaving after their first contract. So let's not even deal with it.
You and I'm gonna go get LaMelo and trade you to Charlotte.
Who? Utah?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
No. They go draft Ace Bailey and they're going to go get a proven winner like Jaylen Brown or something like that.
which is crazy hearing any reports that. Let's talk about that for a second while we got some time. Is it a blow up or what? What is going on in Boston?
Everybody is afraid of that. Everybody is afraid of that second apron.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these big contracts got to go.
So just to recap, Drew Holiday is back in Portland,
right? Which he don't want to be there.
Yeah, I doubt he even wears a jersey in Portland. He's gonna be going somewhere else, probably like a buyout situation, or I don't know, whatever they can do.
He should go to Miami Heat.
He fits there.
Maybe bring his ass to Detroit. Kristaps Porzingis is down in Atlanta.
He might stay there. Look at Knopa, same size as the daggone commissioner. Get this dude off the daggone TV, man. Look at the highlights, man. They had a picture of him in high school looking like a girl, man. Look at his highlights.
That is funny.
Oh, it's nasty. It's giving JJ Redick.
I know what you say, man.
Dang.
But
I didn't know he was that short.
Right now.
He is not that tall.
Adam Silver pretty tall though. Adam Silver about 6'5". Look like Knopa about 6'6".
Well, how tall is Monica? Oh, she got
Monica
heels.
She got
Monica who? The singer? The Boy Is Mine?
No, Monica McNutt.
Oh, I thought you were somebody.
The girl interview, not the woman interviewing him.
These boys picked JJ Redick, man.
So I think KP stays in Atlanta too. I don't see him get
warm climates. Atlanta, people don't.
Dominique, they literally could have drafted Ace Bailey. If they want a Knopa, they could have just went and got Joe Ingles. I mean, like, come on, dog.
Well, why do you think? So, who do you think made the decision?
Dude,
wait a minute.
It's a trade.
Washington just traded up with New Orleans.
Oh, so
they gonna grab. Oh my God. Hold on. Washington is at number 6.
Yeah.
And New Orleans is at 5.
7.
No, Utah's at 5.
7. Wait, what?
Why would they make that trade?
Why
New
would
Orleans
they
right
make
behind?
Washington was after New Orleans, right? Or am I tripping?
No, it was number 6.
Washington always been number 6. We sure?
Yeah. That's what I thought.
As long as I've known.
I just looked down and it was Utah, New Orleans, Washington. And I looked down again.
It's scrolling on the bottom of your screen since the beginning of the show.
Oh, shit.
I thought Utah's up next.
No, Utah's on the clock right now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Utah's on the clock.
The pick is in for Utah. Let's see.
They taking
this boy, and he got to leave North Carolina. Good job, Knopa. Hey, look, good job, Knopa. And the Knopa family, man. Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, man.
And fake ass welcome speech.
No, I'm dead serious, man. Hey, we can use him. Hey, I mean, he's in North Carolina, man. I mean,
how far is where the Charlottes play from
the flying Knopa brothers? You guys watching this?
Yeah, I'm watching it. Look, Lord have mercy. It's like, come on,
Utah.
Dog. This is the mayonnaise and one mixtape.
Yeah, Utah taking Ace.
I mean, Danny Ainge. I feel like he would take the best player available.
Utah.
Knopa belongs in Utah.
They taking Ace.
Yeah.
Danny Ainge ain't no fool. He's not stupid. He's taking Ace.
Like,
did they already take him?
No, I think that.
No.
Look at him smiling. Well, Hornets, you got yourself you got JJ Redick, baby.
He looks like he stole something, by the way.
That's the one player.
You see the look on his face, that smile that he just had just now?
Because he stole something.
They're taking Ace.
Yeah.
He sure did steal something.
He stole a top 4 pick. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I have a minute and 20 left on the clock.
Nah, the pick is in for me.
I got pickers in.
I'm looking at the phone. I'm waiting for it to drop on the phone.
They got Ace.
It came across your phone?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Danny, I mean, we're smart.
Utah Ace Bailey.
So did they keep that pick or did they trade it?
I don't.
Who?
That was one of the teams that he said he wasn't working out for. He wasn't going to, right?
But that's a rumor. We don't know if that's a real report. You know what I mean? But they said he didn't want to play for Utah or Charlotte. Look at it. Is he smiling? Let's see what he do when he hear his name. Look, I'm pissed.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
Pissed. Oh, he only want to get up. Look at it. Look at it. I told people
he looking at somebody's phone.
Yeah.
Here we go. I got it where the commissioner about to come out and say it right now. We about to see.
He looks like he wants to cry.
He would have been better off in Charlotte.
He looks like he wants to cry.
So, hey, he would have loved it in Charlotte, dog. Playing the 3 while Miles Bridges played the 4, and Brandon Miller was playing the 2, and Melo with the 1. Melo knows how to go back to a natural point guard that's not taking 20 shots a game.
He's smiling a little bit. It ain't
smiling,
ain't no super emotion, but he ain't like fuck type shit.
Yeah, he's smiling.
He's smiling. I mean, nigga just got drafted though, so I mean, he in the NBA now, so motherfucker gonna smile regardless. But
he better be smiling.
Motherfucker gonna smile regardless.
So how does he fit next to?
What the roster in Utah look like?
So you got Laurie.
There's no
market.
There is no roster. They in influx, man.
They're probably going to get rid of Dave Collins. I'm assuming.
No, so we know what Ace Bailey is, but do you see this as a foundational building piece in Utah, or just a means to another end goal? Because if what you're saying is true, that they ain't got nothing in Utah, then he can only be one of two things. He can be the foundational piece.
But it's not pieces that fit. They just got pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like they got Collins, they got marketing. Marketing been on the trade block for 3 straight years. Yeah. So they got marketing. They got Collins. They got what's the big man they drafted? The big center, 7-footer. They got him.
Is that Kessler?
They got Walker Kessler. They got Collins. They got marketing. Now that's a 5.
Collins you talking about? Zach? You talking about Zach Collins?
Collins from Atlanta.
John Collins went back to Utah?
He never left, did he?
Yeah, he didn't leave.
He was in Utah before he went to Atlanta, wasn't he?
Nah, Atlanta drafted him.
Atlanta drafted John. What?
Yeah, then he ended up in Utah. They do got a guard that I really like that came from Kansas. I think he won a championship with Kansas. He had a NBA body built already. He was 6'4", 6'5", maybe 6'6". He's got a Nigerian name.
Oh, they got Kyle Filipowski too.
Is it Ajabi or a Baji or something like that? He can shoot it. He can shoot it. I like that dude. They got him. Look at this dude. Come on, Charlotte. How you pass this up?
Charlotte going Charlotte, dog.
I just can't believe it, dog. It's
well, who do you think is behind that? Because we talk a lot about the Knicks' messed up decisions.
What in the Feezy?
Who do you think?
What?
Why do you think that, Mel?
The Pistons ain't got no first round pick.
I don't know. It's just how
the hell?
In my opinion. Well, you want my basketball opinion or you want my personal opinion?
Both.
My personal opinion that no one will allow me to say without pushback. So I say it and then I give you my basketball opinion. But my personal opinion is that Charlotte is not supposed to get certain players. And if they ever get a chance to get one of them, it's almost like Big Brother NBA is like, oh, Charlotte, don't even think about it. we seen what happened with LJ and Zoe wasting their first 4 years there. Y'all don't know how to cultivate a star or a superstar, right? Wow, so if y'all ever luck up and get one by mistake, give them up. As soon as y'all get them, give them up. He leaving after his first contract or something. They just can't get a superstar there,
so
right?
Why allow them to get Melo?
I don't know.
Maybe they didn't believe in him as a superstar.
Yeah. I have no clue. He just broke through just like Kemba Walker broke through.
2 Duke, 2 Rutgers, and a Baylor.
But what is that
move? I'm trying to figure out what move Utah's get ready to make. They gotta move up. This team doesn't make sense. I'm looking at the roster. It's not making sense.
It don't make sense. I just got a bunch of pieces.
Brittany? What's the roster?
Utah?
Yeah.
Just went over.
They've always just had like a bunch of players.
Marketing, Kessler, Filipowski, Collins.
They got a lot of forwards. Number one.
team since Donovan Mitchell was there, and they were making, playoff runs.
Right. So it's going to be some trades coming. They got Isaiah. How you say his last name? Collier.
No, it's bro. I can't believe they went for Knope at number 4, and Ace Bailey was right there. I just can't believe it.
I mean, it just goes to show like what people are willing to do for a Klondike bar.
So y'all know that Vegas been trying to get a team for a while, and a team at the top of that list to move to Vegas was Utah.
Now they showing Juju Watkins commercials.
I mean, Rich Paul is good at what he does.
Juju in the clutch.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. Man. We all know Mel is a Charlotte fan for sure.
Oh, for sure. Look at them helmets back there. North Carolina State.
Then he had Grandmama jersey back there somewhere.
I think he do got a Larry Johnson jersey up there. And he got some Panthers gear over there. That nigga be wolfing, man. That motherfucker a fan. He don't be fanning like the rest of us be.
He be trying to do what I do with the Sixers.
Try to play it low key.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I didn't know y'all was as bad as y'all was last year. I didn't know y'all only won 24 games.
I just think it's okay to be a fan.
Damn, Chris, how you come at me like that?
No, not no bad way. Like they pulled the record up, and I was like, damn, I really thought like
nobody was playing. No, you gotta your starters gotta play. What you say, Dom? I'm sorry, your mic went in and out.
I just think it's fine to be a fan of a team. You just have to keep it real about your team.
Yeah,
can't. Like,
this is how Bell keeps it real. He just fucking shuns them and insults them for days on end.
Who got a recap?
Sound like a Philly fan.
Recap what?
Oh, y'all talking about me? Y'all still think I'm a Charlotte Hornets fan? No,
you are.
Oh, real quick.
I'm just from North Carolina, man.
For the comment on screen, T-Bird
likes the attention, guys, of us questioning his fandom.
Nah,
T-Bird. Cooper Flag went 1 to Dallas. Dylan Harper went 2 to San Antonio. VJ Edgecomb went 3 to Philly. Con Knipple went 4 to Charlotte. And Ace Bailey just got drafted 5th to Utah. And that's where we are so far. Washington is on the clock, and the pick is in.
Listen, look, I feel like I owe y'all explanation. It's not that I'm a Hornets fan.
The pick. I got the pick.
Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson. No, I'm guessing Trey Johnson.
Oh, it's Trey Johnson.
All right.
Trey Johnson to Washington.
That's a good school. Wait a minute. Don't they got what's the name over there?
They just traded Poole for they traded Poole for
they got CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton, and I just seen the graphic earlier today. I don't know what Washington is doing. I think Mel, you had said it on our show the other day. I think that there are certain teams in the NBA that are just permanent dumpsters.
Yeah, that's what they are. No, seriously, it has to be a dumpster somewhere for it to operate. It just has to be. Somebody has to be a vacuum cleaner.
Because this is crazy.
No, it has to be a vacuum cleaner. Okay, you can get all our minority hires. You hire all the black coaches, and then you can get all the throwaway players and house them there just to make it work. But these other franchises, they're getting the superstars. I'm sorry, because they know what to do with them.
So
and they got the money to spend on them and stuff like that. Like, they keep it going. They have to have it that way. Notice nobody has hired more black coaches than like the Atlanta Hawks. Like, even when it's far as front office and stuff like that, the Atlanta Hawks hired Dominique Wilkins as a GM at one point, or president. I don't know what his role was. Grant Hill is part owner. Like Charlotte, Atlanta, all those teams down south. Hey, you get the front office minorities and the dumpster fires for players and and the superstars that ain't gonna take no team nowhere. You get all that. And if you ever look up and get a Kobe, you better trade him ASAP.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. My guess was Knope was gonna probably go like 7 or 8.
Dog.
So
Canopa, listen, Canopa, the first mock draft ever done, Canopa was going to Charlotte.
Really?
And it's never been different.
For real?
Like they was like everybody was telling you Canopa to Charlotte, Canopa to Charlotte. That's exactly where he's going. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
That's crazy.
Now, what's going on in New Orleans? What direction do they go?
They got Joe Dumars, so Joe Dumars gonna be moved. Like New Orleans might be the first trade during the draft. They just got Jordan Poole.
Still got BI, right?
Mm-hmm. So Joe Dumars claimed he likes Zion, and he already had a meeting with him. I don't really think that Joe Dumars
knows who Zion is yet.
Nah, I don't think that he is fooled by BS. So that first meeting he had with Zion, I think he's seen who Zion really is. And I don't know if he gives Zion a chance. I think Zion probably get traded this summer too. I really don't think he'll give Zion a chance.
I don't think so either. I mean, why would he give him a chance? He's had a chance.
You didn't get this man. I mean,
he's had how many chances? Like, to me, it's just like at work, right? You know, when you have to write somebody up, by this point, I don't believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When people ask me, they're like, hey, you know, like, does this mean I'm going to get fired? I always let them know, like, probably. If we're at this point, it's because I mean, I don't believe in you at this point. So no, I don't think you can make it if I'm writing you up, you know? So with Zion, they put all these restrictions on him. Obviously, they don't trust him that he's going to do what he needs to do.
See, y'all seeing this on screen. This is why I like Trey Johnson better than Edgecomb. I really like shot creators and shot makers, man. I really do.
He's good.
This dude might be everything we thought Markelle Fultz was gonna be.
I do think offensively he's a notch above Edgecomb, but I think underrating Edgecomb's offense just a little bit.
He can go.
Why is everybody saying B.I.'s with the Raptors?
I've been studying Edgecomb.
When the fuck did that happen?
I think he'll be fine.
Did we miss something?
Chris lost.
Zion of Brooklyn.
What we miss, Chris?
What did we miss?
Chris lost. I don't know what he's looking at on his phone. Chris, what happened?
When the hell did B.I. get traded to Toronto?
That happened?
Bro, everybody in the comments been saying B.I. has been in Toronto. I just looked it up. He's in Toronto.
When did that happen?
It must have happened during the
When the hell did that happen?
That must have been the most quiet.
Yo, chat. When Kay said that happened mid-season, they never broke that news.
Well, he was injured. He was injured.
Wasn't he hurt?
He was injured. That's why we did talk about that.
VJ the Great. Nobody likes him in Utah. They don't even make sense. Like somebody, Charlotte needs to be studied.
Okay, so no BI, no CJ McCollum. Is this full-blown rebuild now in New Orleans?
Wait, so Mel, did you give your basketball reason as to why Charlotte, like, you know, I'm talking about from like the organization?
Oh, with this pick in general, and this pick in particular, no, I just think that I mean, basketball wise, I just think that they believe when the reports came out that Ace Bailey wants the ball. And he didn't want to play in Charlotte. He didn't want to play behind Brandon Miller and LaMelo. So I think they fell for it. First of all, I don't think they had a shot. I don't think they thought they had a shot at Ace Bailey at first. Right? Because Ace Bailey just recently became a guy that dropped out. He was number 3 everywhere. Right behind Dylan Harper and Cooper Flagg. He was going number 3 to San Antonio. But then everybody started saying San Antonio kind of likes no, not San Antonio. Who had number 3? Philly. But yeah, he was going to Philly number 3. That's where he was going. So nobody thought Charlotte had a chance at Ace. That just came out like last week. Oh shoot, Ace might be falling. So I think Charlotte always had old boy on their big board, and they just never. I mean, if he didn't go work out for Charlotte, they was like, well, if we can't see a player work out, like we can't make no pick. What if he's hurt? I don't know.
Jeremiah Fears, guard, OU.
I don't know much about this kid.
Oklahoma, 6'3", 180.
I'm not surprised though, because they needed a guard. They don't have no guard. Who's their guard?
Alvarado. Trey Murphy's not a guard.
Is that Poole into the building?
Oh, Jordan Poole, yeah, Jordan Poole and Alvarado. I mean, that's your guard play right now.
I can't wait to see.
Hold on, Jordan Poole is where?
In New Orleans.
New Orleans. He got traded for CJ.
Was that yesterday?
Was that to get rid of money or something? I don't know. I don't like Jordan Poole like that.
I mean, how much money?
Joe Dumars is building. Joe Dumars is building the roster the way he want to build it, and having an old dude that makes a lot of money on his roster that can't carry a team that's gonna get hurt probably is not what he's looking for. I'm telling you, Zion fight ass up out of there.
You talk about somebody.
You can't be in your prime looking like a Ziploc bag full of chocolate donuts and make money Zion making.
You talk about somebody who didn't look happy to be drafted. That kid did not look happy to be going to New Orleans.
Who, Jeremiah Fears?
Yeah. All his handshakes were straight faced. He blinging though. Got a lot of jewelry. He's shining.
I'm still stuck on pick number 4 though. Like somebody got to explain it to me.
You just explained it to yourself. You already know. And they got the nerve to have Zion up there on the board.
Why this dude look like Yellow Beezy getting drafted? It's on me, baby. It's on me. It's on me, baby.
In a long, long time.
Huh?
See, we ain't gonna be hearing from Yellow Beezy for a long, long time.
Yeah, that's true. He might beat that though.
One-legged three.
He might beat it. He might beat what?
He might beat that.
He not beating that. I'm sorry, man. That man going up yonder.
Not if he get bail.
Bail is only to the court date.
It's on me, baby. Y'all think he going to prison? He going to the NBA. That man don't switch bodies. That daggone, hey, what that Chucky doll do when he switched them bodies? What was he saying? Cornbread, hog mugs, and collard greens. You never seen that? You never seen that, Chris? You ever seen Child's Play, the first one, when he was in the toy store running from the cops and he was about to die, but he transferred his soul into Chucky. But you remember he was saying that all those little chants to do the spell. Somebody did a voiceover on Facebook. Somebody did a voiceover and he was saying nothing but like food.
I used to be like really, really afraid of Chucky.
Yeah. Dolls.
Like for real. Like my cousin had a Chucky doll in the closet. Yeah, and it was a big doll. It wasn't like the Chucky dolls were like they were life size. And so the whole point was to like put one of those joints in the closet and scare the shit out of people with it. You know, I
definitely would have been scared.
I used to have nightmares that Chucky was going to come get me. That shit was going to come alive, and I don't know.
He might still come get you though, Dom. Like it ain't over.
And I believe it. So,
Dom, I'm with you on that. My aunt had that what was it? That My Buddy doll.
Yeah,
she had one, and she used to terrify me with it. Like she used to chase me around the house at night with it, like to the point where you would have thought I was Allison Felix. How fast I was running.
It is.
I'm with you on that one.
It was that movie when I was a kid and The Shining that I think like I don't like scary movies.
I never watched The Shining, but that My Buddy, Brittany, I got a fake My Buddy for Christmas. I wanted a real My Buddy. My mom got me a fake one. I guess it was cheaper. And this My Buddy looked like he had Down syndrome, and everything was different.
You told this.
I told that story. I did. Man, My Buddy head was like, it was like, and instead of like him having blonde hair, blue eyes, and a red overalls, he had brown overalls like a farmer. Some boots, had brown hair, brown eyes, head was like a pumpkin. Big old man. I ain't even want to show my friends that my buddy, man. But yeah.
He said Mel got my brother.
I never forget that, man. I think I threw that doll away because I hit it, man, because I didn't want to play with it. I didn't want to get embarrassed.
Y'all think the Nets go big here?
The Nets got a lot of picks though.
Yeah, they do.
They got 3 in the first round, right?
Is it 3 or 4?
I think they got pick number 22. They got
18.
Oh, for 18? Real? They got 18 and 22? I don't know.
They just traded for one of them.
Yeah, they got 3 in the first round.
Who do you guys think is the next best available player? Because I think that's what they should do.
I like the rookie, not the rookie, but the freshman from Maryland named Queen. He is a little bit better than what Kenny Lofton Jr. was and more in shape than Kenny Lofton, but they got a lot of similarities. And I think Kenny Lofton's left-handed, he's right-handed. Queen is but very good in the post. If you want to post your player up, no one is posting up with Embiid and Jokic these days, but he's very good in the post, man. Derek Queen is nice. Man. So I think but it's a lot of people that everybody else, the experts, got in front of him. But I like guys that's pro ready, with upside, and I like that dude.
Right now, we're just gonna say Jokic is the only one posting people up.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Embiid, we got to see what he look like when
he got to get on the court.
You think he gonna get them knees right ever again?
He's 30 years old, a big man with lower body issues.
Yeah,
that usually doesn't last long, but we'll see.
I like this comparison a little bit because he could end up being something like Nas Reed. Queen is good. Queen is good for sure.
I'm surprised no trades happened yet.
Yeah, that's very surprising.
Brooklyn got pick 8, pick 19, pick 27. 19.
Hey, I got a question. So looking at the app, Houston gave Phoenix the number 10 pick, right? That was part of the deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
They still got Houston up here as if
they picking for Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Igor Demon, guard, BYU.
They picked the Demon?
Who?
Igor Demon.
Isn't that the dude from Winnie the Pooh? His name is something like Igor or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up here. Winnie the Pooh.
Very guard heavy so far. All guards.
Well, it's a guard league. It's a guard league. It's changing though. It's getting back. Everybody, hey, it's a guard league now. The SGA doing what he doing. But they got a lot of people in front of my top pick, Queen. They got 10 people ahead or 8 people ahead of him that they think is better.
Who needs them best though?
I keep hearing about the center from Duke. I'm curious to know where he's going to land.
Man, and Jay the only one that know how to pronounce his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I call him Melchizedek.
Come what?
Melchizedek.
I just don't call.
Come on, Malawak.
That's when you start using initials.
KM.
I'm going to say.
So they got
Igor Damon. The last guard pick from BYU was Jimmy Fredette.
Igor Damon is kind of like John B.
Yeah.
Well, these names getting crazy. Come on, Malawak, Noah Essingu, Casper.
He signed a 6-year contract with Real Madrid when he was 16 years old, and then ended up at BYU. Interesting.
All these Frenchmen coming out nowadays.
Speaking of Frenchmen, I gotta look at that Frenchman rookie that got drafted by Seattle Storm last night. She don't get a lot of minutes, but she got an opportunity to be really good. That center that can dunk, like she can dunk with ease.
Dominique.
She's about 6. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got to play behind some veterans, man. So she's not getting a whole lot of PT. But when you look at that Seattle Storm team,
this nigga said,
Storm
speaking of
What
Frenchman,
the hell was that?
this man
what
said,
happened?
speaking of Frenchman, he started talking about a woman.
I said, what now?
He was like, speaking of Frenchman, and then started talking about.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice.
Oh, y'all know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, why they showed one of the worst Sixer picks in history?
Who was it?
Sean Bradley.
Hey,
that was hey, Sean Bradley was that dude.
Sean Bradley was a rite of passage.
He didn't do crap.
Sean Bradley blocked a lot of shots, man.
I'm correct that.
Oh, Sean Bradley. All the BYU players look exactly alike, don't they? They must have got the same barber.
Brigham Young, that's out in Utah, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ain't Brigham Young out in Utah?
Yeah, Jimmer Fredette got kicked out of Brigham Young. That's why he came to the draft. He got kicked out of Brigham Young for having sex.
Yeah, that makes
like,
sense.
Because it's a Christian school. You know you're not supposed to have sex. Yeah. He got kicked out for hitting his girlfriend.
Anybody watch the Dallas Wings game last night? I missed it.
I was watching the Storm game, but I love Paige, boy. Paige Beckers is Paige is so good, dog.
I have been waiting for Paige to come out of college for a long time.
Yeah, me too, man. That's my girl. I have not been waiting for her to come out of the closet though, and she did with Azzy Fudd. I was not
the teammate.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's what they said. That
they went public a couple of days ago.
Well, congratulations to them.
You for real?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
AZ Fudd was a bucket too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. T-Bert, she's the absolute truth, and I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas draft her next year. When she come out of college, she's still in college, right? Fudd.
Oh, you messed me up because you were saying I thought you was because you said Paige is the absolute truth, and he was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas drafted next year. I was like, but Dallas already got her. I'm thinking you was talking about Paige.
Paige, yeah.
That's an interesting way to say gynecologist. But I heard y'all make good money though. Did I tell y'all I had a friend that ate so much cat that he get his dinner work done at a gynecologist? I told y'all that one.
Okay. Look at poor Brittany.
What the hell?
Oh man.
Yeah, I feel good.
So far, man, this draft ain't. I mean, minus the fumble at 4, this draft is
as expected.
Yeah, ain't no really too many
surprises.
Too many bombs out here.
Dude, I just can't believe Ace Bailey's available. Oh, thank God.
Let's go get Con Nipple.
Let's go get a set of nipples and bring and what we're gonna if you
a set of nipples, what is wrong with you?
I'm like, come on, man. Y'all think y'all did something, man.
When I was off camera, I overheard, and I'm just like, did I just hear what I thought I said? I heard Cat and the gynecologist? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Are we doing an NBA draft party? Like, what?
Nah, that was a gynecologist in the comment section. So
you guys are crazy.
All right, the pick is in. Let's see who it is.
Yeah, Paige is like that, T-Bert. Courtney Williams, you know what? I was making my ranking of top 10 players, and then I was making a ranking of top 10 guards. And when I got to Courtney Williams, I almost put her over Caitlin Clark. I think I'm ready to go ahead and say she is better than Caitlin Clark.
I mean, Can we just go through the guards in the league real
overall
quick?
game? I would say yes.
Oh my gosh, did you guys see the Fever and the Storm game the other night?
I did. Yeah, we were just talking about it. Yep.
Oh my god.
What happened?
8 turnovers, 6 points.
Wait, Caitlin Clark only had 6 points?
Gabby Williams didn't let her get anything. She did not score on Gabby Williams once. Not once.
Colin Murray Boyles.
Gabby Williams is a monster.
Absolute monster. I think the only time Caitlin Clark scored a bucket, I think she hit 2, and it was on Erica Wheeler, her old teammate.
Kaman Malawak is represented by Rich Paul.
She was, I mean, offensively and defensively in that game.
Gabby Williams, the one from France, right?
Yeah, and she's playing like she played in the Olympics. Like she looks the same, you know. A lot of people,
except for the jump shot. That jump shot was automatic in the Olympics. It's not quite automatic right now.
It's not automatic, but she doesn't look like Caitlin Clark. She's still hitting them. She hit them. She was hitting shots. She has a nice mid-range shot too. So she might not be hitting as many from the 3, but she can score and she can defend.
No, she can definitely defend. She might be the defensive player of the year favorite right now. She had a listen, Brittany.
Yeah,
so Gabby had a game, not last game, but game before last, where she had 8 steals.
Yeah,
Gabby.
And it was
not surprised.
Yeah, Gabby, and it wasn't like steals like my teammate knocked the ball loose and I was there to catch it.
For it.
It was passing lane. I'm taking it from you. I'm swiping it down before you go. It was everything.
And that's how she was robbing Caitlin Clark. I mean,
yeah,
the way they were just, she didn't look good against them at all. But she has.
I just think if you really D up on Caitlin Clark, she's mid, in my opinion.
So if you watch that game, Brittany, when you watch that game, you'll see they didn't double team her. They switched on her, but they didn't double her. They didn't double her. Everybody guarded her, but Gabby Williams was the main defender on her, and she couldn't score. And they even let her get open a couple of times for wide open. She couldn't hit them because she was so psyched out just by the defense. She was so thirsty to get open that when she could, she didn't fall left the way she normally does, and she was just bricking. I mean, these shots were nowhere near the rim even sometimes. I think she had an air ball, just complete bricks. None of them looked like they were open.
If Tisha Penichiro would have just jacked up logo 3s, she could have been playing exactly like Caitlin, but better, because I think she handles the ball better and protects the ball better. She's a better point guard. She can, get in the paint and score better, from in the layups. The only thing, she just played pure point guard. She didn't jack up 3s. What Caitlin Clark is doing is what Jason Williams was doing his rookie season, in his second year in Sacramento, which pissed Rick Adelman off so much they traded him for Mike Bibby. Because they trying to run real offense. They got a true post player and a generational player in Chris Webber, and my point guard is coming down on the fast break and pulling logo 3s. Like this is not good. It's not going with the flow of the offense. You got Chris Webber right here. Why did you take that shot? Those are bad shots. That players that can make those shots, they're good enough to be on a college team that like UConn or South Carolina, and no coaches that coach those type of programs would allow their player to take logo 3s. So they got it coached out of their system. And then by the time they're a professional basketball player, they're more refined. They're taking mid ranges. They're taking better shots. They're protecting the ball better. And Caitlin has never been coached and got the bad stuff coached out of her. They was just like, just go out there and just do what the hell you did at the Rick. And that's what she's doing. And people are excited about that, but that's not good basketball.
It's not good basketball. That's why I love Paige. Like, Paige is just in college, outside of the injuries, she's just a smart basketball player all the way around. She's a very smart basketball player. Can shoot the ball well, playmaker, and she'll D you up.
Bunny
got a pretty little girlfriend. He got a pretty little girlfriend right there.
That Bunny crying too.
That's his little baby. Kevin Durant in Houston, boy. What the fuck?
Great shots.
What'd you say, Don?
They picked another guard for Phoenix. Or the Houston pick, or that was Toronto just picked.
Toronto just picked. Toronto picked forward. They picked Colin Murray. Boyles. Yeah.
That nigga said Boyles.
Damn,
I said Boyles. You said Bowles. Don't fucking
because it is Bowles.
No,
you
it's
said
not.
Boyles.
It's Boyles.
It's Bowles. It's spelled Bowles.
No, it's not.
Boyle?
It's Boyles.
Yeah, Boyles. I mean, not boys, but
yes,
Bowles.
Yes, exactly. No.
That's not Boyles.
He got you on that one.
It is Boyles.
He got you on that one.
That's not how you pronounce it. Is that how you pronounce it?
That's why your mind went straight to it, though. Huh?
That's how they pronounce it on TV.
Yes, it's Boyles.
Like some eggs.
No, that's
what?
Yeah. I boil some eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, boil.
No,
I thought it was Bowles. Like
Boyles.
It's a couple of football players with that name. And
Bowles, the coach, Todd Bowles.
Yeah, how you spell it?
Bowles.
Okay, W. So that's a Y. He got a Y on his.
He has a Y, yes.
Okay,
Bowles has a W.
I buy that. I'm calling them Bowles. I'm calling them Bowles though. No, I got a choice.
It's typical English grammar.
Hey, but first thing I learned in boot camp: if you wrong, stay wrong. You don't mess up doing your marching and then try to correct it. You stay wrong.
Guess so nobody, you know what I mean? My Twitter feed.
What?
Number 4 pick in NBA draft to the Charlotte Hornets. A nipple. It literally just popped up.
Twitter be late as hell.
It does.
I be getting notifications from like 2 days ago. Like
secondhand embarrassment, man.
Hey, I'm gonna get you that nipple jersey too, Mel. Throw it up. Throw it up in the background.
I'll take it.
The Charlotte Hornet pick. Literally, as soon as that happened, I literally thought of the song. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Now, you know what? I'm because you can customize jerseys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a Hornets jersey and I'm gonna put Bailey's name on the back just for you.
You can suck my knipple. How about that?
I just wonder why do you think Mel's having such a strong reaction? How could you
man? Because they just keep doing the same thing, man. Right, I just want to see them. I just want to see them break the cycle.
Right there, that's a true fan.
I mean,
they had an opportunity to get. I'm pissed at anybody who passed on Ace Bailey at the number 4 pick. I would be pissed.
So pissed that you invited Chris to your knipple.
It was wild.
Comment whether you like it or not. Here's a comment from one of my videos. Whether you like it or not, Clark is the face of the league, and it's not even close.
That's what you said.
She doesn't have to be the best, but she is the face, and nothing is changing it. I'm gonna send y'all a picture of what he looked like. His name is Chuwat.
Oh,
very,
okay.
Very, very.
Kaman Maluak, center.
Oh. They picked him.
Going to Phoenix. That's not a bad pick for Phoenix.
I actually like that pick.
It's a great pick because they need a fucking big man.
I like my.
That's not bad for Phoenix. I love it. I love it. Good job, Devin Booker. Good job.
Not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
I like that one.
Superstar soon?
You said what?
Do you think Phoenix will get another all-star superstar?
Not until they unload Bradley Beal's contract.
Well, they got Booker, so that's a superstar.
I'm saying another one.
Oh, this year?
Like I said, they got to unload Bradley Beal's contract.
What happened while Devin Booker is there?
Probably not, but they do got to do something about that Beal pick, and I think Beal.
Oh, he's fine too.
You already took Ace Bailey from Charlotte, so you might as well just dump the worst contract in the league on him. Take LaMelo Ball to just get him out of their miseries and give him Bradley Beal. Straight up trade Bradley Beal for LaMelo Ball.
But
I was just thinking that.
But when are they able to trade Bradley Beal? Does he have one more year left?
It's a no trade clause, so he has to approve it. They can trade him whenever. He just has to approve it.
No, so his contract will expire, and there's no. You know what I'm saying? Bradley Beal is much better off at least trying to help Phoenix find a team for him, at least in that last year, so that he can prove himself on another team that he can play, so he can get a contract. You know,
when is
go back to the Wizards?
I think
when is his
he
contract?
He got to it. He just got an extension with.
Yeah, when is his contract over?
So he got time.
Yeah, I think he got a couple of years left on that contract. Because if
I'm-
that was an expiring contract, they wouldn't mind keeping him. They like expiring contracts.
Yeah, but, I'm just wondering when they'll be able. So, like, if he's got a year left, you know, like that's not that long, but you know, a year of Devin Booker, you know, I'm at like.
He's still on the Washington contract.
That's what I'm saying. So he's got 2 years left on Phoenix.
Spurs and slow down, slow down, Spurs and come on, dog.
Let's just get on.
Nah, he just happy to be drafted, man. He about to do good for his family. That's all that is. That's all them tears mean.
Oh no, he had a I think I know he had a visa situation because they changed that visa from certain countries. So the NBA or whoever had to help him get that situated so he could get back over here. Something like that happened.
Hey, one thing's for sure, he's long and he can block some shots, and he probably can give you some points. He's coordinated. He's more coordinated than Rudy Gobert.
So him and Bobo as your centers?
I mean, knowing how Phoenix operate, him and Bobo will probably be still on the bench. Even when Bobo got in the game, I'm like, why is Bobo playing like a guard? Why is he at the 3-point line? Why is he in the corner? Like,
they got a new coach in Phoenix now. It ain't no more Bud. So
yeah, but 2 coaches in a row was doing that with Bobo.
I don't know who's that. Jock Landale or who was it? That other boy that they had out there.
Charlotte, just get rid of Melo, man. I just want to see y'all dump everything. Trade Melo for Bradley Beal's contract and trade Miles Bridges for Zion Williamson. Just get it over with. Let's just do it. Just do it like Nike.
Yo, Mikey Brez, you know we ain't got no picks in this first round?
Y'all don't need none.
Bullshit.
Y'all got the number 1 pick 4 years ago. Y'all got Cade.
What that mean?
Build on that.
Yeah, we have been, but we still need to build through the draft too.
Well, y'all shouldn't have got rid of y'all picks then.
I don't remember us getting rid of our pick. Who did we get rid of them for?
I guess somebody came and stole them in the middle of the night. Chris,
had to. It was probably Charlotte just so they could not draft who they needed to draft.
Yes, sir. Melchizedek. All right, where Queen going? After Queen get drafted, it ain't nobody else I want to see get picked. I'm here for Queen now. I was here for Ace and Queen. Everybody crying, boy.
Who took Trey again? I forgot.
Washington.
Trey Johnson.
Oh yeah, it was Washington.
I'm excited for some of these teams and how they go shape out, man. There's a lot going on this summer. A lot of trades.
Hornets are trading center Mark Williams to the Phoenix Suns for the number 29 pick in tonight's draft and the 2029 first round pick.
Who cares, Charlotte?
Wait, what?
Like, you already messed the draft up. You already messed the draft up, man. This is worse than your Michael Kidd-Gilchrist pick. This is worse than your Amika Okafor pick when Dwight Howard was there. This is worse than your Adam Morrison pick. Like this is worse than your Cody Zeller pick. Like, you keep picking the same dudes: Cody Zeller, Adam Morrison.
Wait, so now with Phoenix getting another center and Mark Williams, and they just drafting Kaman Maluak, you think Bo might be on the move?
Bo might be a free agent. Check and see if he's a free agent. And they don't see Bo as a center anyway. They treat him like a wing that's a forward.
What team is RJ Barrett on? I always forget about him.
Toronto. Toronto.
That's right. He is in Toronto.
I think he's a free agent. Bobo.
He might be. He don't want to be in there. They wasted 2 more of his years.
Mm-hmm.
So what was that trade, Chris? It was Mark Williams.
Mark Williams to the Suns for tonight's number 29 pick and a 2029 first round pick.
Okay.
Well, they had a Mike Williams for Dalton Connect trade. I guess they wanted Dalton Connect so bad they felt like Knoble was just like him, so they went and got him. Oh yeah, Frank Kaminsky. Now I didn't mind that pick. I thought Frank was a good pick. I was fooled by that. I thought Frank was going to work harder to be a good player.
Cedric.
So I like the Frank Kaminsky pick. I ain't even mad at that one. But the Adam Morrison and the Cody Zeller and the Amika Okafor. I mean, it's so many more, man. Man, the worst one
was Gordon Hayward with Hornets.
Yeah,
but he didn't get drafted by him.
He was drafted by Utah, I believe.
Utah.
Okay.
I'm about to pull up this pick from the 90s, y'all. This one was the worst one. Let me pull up Charlotte's history of picks. That was a pick from the 90s that they picked. Was the worst. I think it was like this power forward from Indiana. Brother, I'm telling you, this was the worst one. Let me find out his name.
So while you do that, Cedric Coward just got picked by Portland, but Memphis owns the rights, so he'll be going to Memphis forward. Didn't y'all didn't draft what's our boy name? Tyler Hansbrough?
I'm about to blow y'all mind. I'm about to blow y'all mind with this pick from the 90s. This is when it started. What year was this? This gonna blow y'all mind. Let me find this dude name. This is when it started right here. Yo.
Indiana got it.
Yo, somebody pull up the 2001 NBA draft.
I got you. Hold tight.
And I want y'all to look at this. I thought it was the 90s. That was the 2001 draft, the dude from Indiana. Oh, my God. They picked George Zedek in 95 from UCLA. Lord, I think he played with the O'Bannon brothers. Lord have mercy, that was bad. But, hey, the 2001 draft pick for the Hornets. Look up the whole draft. See who went after this dude.
2001?
Yeah, 2001. I don't remember who was in that draft, but I remember
I was in New Orleans at this time, right? Or they were still Charlotte?
No, still Charlotte.
Why can't I see your name on here?
Dang, that's the year I joined the Navy. 2001.
What pick did y'all
have? Haston? Like 16?
Kirk Haston. Have y'all ever heard of him?
Who the heck is that?
Brother, I'm telling you. I was so mad because this is when I was a Hornets fan.
Jason Collins, Zach Randolph, Brendan Haywood, Gerald Wallace, Jamal Tinsley, Tony Parker, Gilbert Arenas, Brian Scalabrine.
Kirk Haston, dog. I was so mad, dog. I was so mad.
Samuel Dallenberg like that. That's
all cool, these motherfuckers is after that pick.
You know Kirk Haston? Have you ever seen him play?
Never heard of him.
Dominic, you see what I'm saying? Like I think that Charlotte has to do this. Like this is their role in the league.
Samuel Dallenberg, I remember him.
And it's the same thing that I feel about the Knicks. Like, you know, we're not necessarily meant to win. We're meant to like just be in the mix. You know, we're meant to be great fans. Like, you know, certain teams are just known for certain things. So,
but every now and then they know they got to feed you though. Every now and then we got to give you something.
Right. Like the Knicks couldn't be the bottom of everybody's shoe for 20 years. We had to do something at some point, you know?
Kirk Haston, though?
I know.
Look him up.
Have y'all ever heard that name?
But Mel, maybe you guys are just known for, you know, like going after the Klondike bars, you know? Like who would you say this person was?
a power forward from Indiana named Kurt Hastings or Kurt Hastings.
What
I
is
didn't
he
even
like?
see him. I watched
He looked
college
like he could kill
basketball.
somebody.
I watched college basketball all throughout the 90s, so I knew almost every player going up to the 2000s. And
So
when they drafted him, I didn't even know who he was.
But if you think, right, so look at Caitlin Clark, what that fan said. She doesn't have to be the best. She's the face of the league, whether we like it or not. Right? She doesn't have to be the best. She's the face of the league, whether we like it or not. Right?
That's what you said.
And there were years that even like LeBron James, he didn't necessarily have to be the best player in the league, but he was still the face of the league, right? It didn't really matter. And so, I just think maybe Charlotte wants to be known for finding that, that great white hype.
Bro, they drafted a dude at number 16 that played 15 games the first year.
But if the thought
12 games the next year and was out of the league after that.
But if the thought process is that he doesn't have to be good, he could be, somebody anyway, and maybe bring excitement to their, like, did you see what happened with McConnell? He was a sensation during the finals. We didn't hear anything about this person throughout the season. NBA finals rolls around, he's Indiana's hero. Right? He was the media darling for that series. I'm just saying, and but is he actually good? I don't know.
TJ is different though, because the Sixers, I think, drafted him, and we loved him over here. So we knew he was going to be like a good role. Like, he knows his role. He's a good player.
The same thing he's doing in Indiana, he was doing in Philly. The same exact thing.
Yeah, same thing.
I'm just saying, you drop Jeremy Lin wherever, his people still, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter where that person's going to go. Like, if all I'm saying is TJ McConnell's not a starter. You're not going to call him.
He's not a starter, but that's based on size and shooting ability from the three. And I think his shooting ability from the three is because he's small. You know what I mean? But that's the only reason he's not a starter. But like, neither is Peyton Pritchard, but we love Peyton Pritchard. He can hoop. Like they belong. They just small. Pritchard's better than McConnell, though.
I'm not saying that they don't belong. I'm just saying that when there's a glimpse of one of them being really great, teams are going to go crazy for them. They're investing so much in them. You know what I'm saying?
But can we do one thing though, Dom? Can we? Because I know you're trying to console me and make me feel better, but can we not compare TJ McConnell to Kurt Hastings? Like, TJ McConnell got playing time in the finals in the hoop. Like, please, you can't make me
that many minutes.
You can't make me feel better about Kurt Hastings.
But I'm saying is that what I'm trying to say is that maybe that's what Charlotte is known for. They're known for doing whatever it takes for, they're looking for the one. They're looking for their TJ McConnell. So I'm not necessarily comparing them as players. I'm just saying they're looking for their McConnell. They're looking for the guy. Like, look, he might
diamond in the rough,
but he's gonna put us on the map. He's gonna be our great white hope in Charlotte. Because
they're looking for that diamond in the rough.
He definitely was in the rough.
I was going to say that.
Definitely was in the rough.
I'm
Lord
just saying, there's guys
Kurt.
that come and they, if they're a star on your team, they polish you up a bit. They give your team a little bit of polish. LaMelo Ball does not bring that. He's in the post game talking about pause, and they find him.
I love Melo for that though. Hey Chris, what was the name? What was the names that got drafted after Kurt Hastings again? This is funny.
Let me see. I know. Let's see. Michael Bradley, Jason Collins, Zach Randolph, Brendan Haywood, Gerald Wallace, Samuel Dallenberg, Jamal Tinsley, Tony Parker, Gilbert Arenas, Brian Scalabrine.
Dang, that's a lot of names after him.
And I'm just naming the names that I know after that. There's other people in between those other picks, but I would have
been okay with Brendan Haywood. I would have been okay with Brendan Haywood, man. At least he, I ain't gonna say he dominated, but at least he did more than hold his own in the ACC at Carolina, right down the street from you. Like, you know what he was doing. I'm not blaming them for not knowing what Tony Parker was doing over there in France or wherever he was playing. I'm not blaming you for that. Okay, San Antonio, they had scouts over there. Maybe Charlotte didn't. They didn't have the budget, maybe. But Gilbert Arenas was also you looking at a 6'4" guard that played off ball and point guard at Arizona and played in the championship. Like, how you missed that? Like Charlotte. I'm telling you, man. I don't like to repeat any talking points from Fox News, but if you ever want to look at DEI hires, it's in Charlotte, man. They're not hiring qualified people, man. They're hiring people to meet the quota just to say we got some minorities. Well, they never hire minorities in Charlotte. In the front office is always Mitch Kupchak and all these widows, but
why I was trying to find Kirk Hastings or whatever his last name is highlights. I found one highlight.
And it was a rebound, wasn't it?
It was a dunk. It was a dunk and a few, but he's sharing it with other teammates, and it's from his Indiana days. I can't in this one video. I can't find anything else.
Hey, that's when it started though. It started with in '95 with Zedek from UCLA. That's when it started, and then everything after that, I was like, every time it was a good player available for them to pick, they never got him. They always went and got something trash.
I mean,
on purpose.
I remember we could have had a couple people with the Knicks, and I think we could have had De'Aaron Fox. We could have had a couple people.
Insane, man.
I mean,
it's gonna be okay.
We picked Darko Milicic second.
That was bad. That's pretty bad. Over Carmelo. That's pretty bad.
Over Carmelo,
Wade and Bosh. That's pretty bad though. Yeah. And that's Joe Dumars, man. And if it wasn't for that pick, Joe Dumars would still be in Detroit. That pick messed the franchise up for about 15 to 20 years. Because Carmelo was supposed to keep he was supposed to keep that championship culture going. All you had to do was pick him. He was right there.
That was it.
People be overthinking this stuff, man.
Oh, somebody said that they picked Anthony Bennett. That was a bad pick too.
Nah, Anthony Bennett was wrecking shit. Did you see what he did in the summer league? Nah, Anthony Bennett was wrecking it.
What happened?
No, he was. I don't know what happened. He was nice.
He was with the Cavs. He got picked by the Cavs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They had pretty much 3 back-to-back number ones. They got Anthony Bennett, Kyrie Irving, Andrew Wiggins.
Damn, they did draft
That's
Andrew Wiggins.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He never suited up in Cleveland, though, did he?
Nah, God, that's when LeBron decided to come back and he said trade him for K Love.
Traded that right to Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. So the timeline was NBA draft, and then after the draft, LeBron made his decision to come back, and then all the talk was about that, and he showed up, and then the trade for Kevin Love happened just like that, and we was like, wow.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm. That was part of the negotiation for him to decide to come there, because as soon as he said it, I think the next day the trade went down. So I think, when he was making his decision, he told Dan Gilbert, listen, I'm going to need to be able to do this. Clutch Sports needs to be able to do that. I want to make some decisions. First decision I want to make is I want Andrew Wiggins gone. I need a vet. Give me Kevin Love. And he had tweeted that he wanted to play with Kevin Love like prior to that. You know what I mean? So it was all interesting.
They showing a video of Ace Bailey after he got picked. He don't look happy.
He not happy. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He is not happy.
That's what I thought. Charlotte should have just took him, man, and tried to make it work. And we can't make it work. Okay, trade. We got the best prospect that was available, and we can trade you for something.
I mean, a warmer climate it snows in Utah.
And he might be I want to say, I just looked it up earlier. I think he would make It would depend on if he bring his family. But if he comes alone, he would make the 21st black person that lives there.
And that might be a stretch. I'm curious. So free agency starts Friday, right?
The Hawks just sent this pick to New Orleans. So at whatever draft pick this is coming in is going to New Orleans.
It's Queen.
Where is Derek Queen?
There you go.
I like Queen. Have you seen these highlights, Dom and Britt?
Yeah, I like Queen too.
Yeah, let's watch what he got. Let's see if we see some Nas Reed, some Zach Randolph, or what. Let's see what we see.
You about to show it?
No. I'm talking about on the TV.
Yep, Derek Queen.
Boy, that boy got that Stephen A. Smith haircut though. The uncombed Stephen A.
Somebody gotta line him up. Who barber he got?
Stevie Wonder.
What's wrong with his shape up? Is it just me? That joint supposed to be coming in like that?
Hey, what's so wet, man? So you say the Hawks picked this for who?
New Orleans.
Dang, so they ain't even keeping him, man. He would fit well in Atlanta too, down there.
That's what I was gonna say with Trae Young. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. But hey, remember I said, hey, so listen. I told you Joe Dumars gonna be moving and shaking, dog.
Yeah.
Look at that dude down low.
Yeah.
Now tell me if he's on the court, what the hell is Zion?
I'm not seeing the highlights, y'all.
At the nearest Popeyes?
Did you already show it?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. What are they doing with Zion if this dude want to clock the lane? But he can also put it on the floor from the perimeter. He can shoot from the perimeter too. This dude is good, dog.
Bring up Zion. He's not going to be on the floor.
That's my point. Joe Dumars about to trade Zion, dog.
Yeah. He can shoot too. All right.
Somebody said his comparison is Nas Reed. I see some Nas Reed in there.
You know, it's weird. Like he reminds me of Joel Embiid.
Oh, who?
The Sky Queen, and not for any like particular reason. I don't know if it's like his like body type or something. But
he got
it's the hair. It's the hair.
The fro. I was he got the goofy look.
We all look like Dominique. I get it.
Joel Embiid used to be a lot smaller.
A lot what?
Like he was smaller. He wasn't as big and
just like skinny.
Yeah, like his body type is not particularly muscular. The Sky Queen, he just, kind of has like baby fat on him.
I thought he was talking about
he was Cooper Flagg's teammate in high school.
Mm-hmm.
They went to the same prep school.
Oh, they went to Mount Vernon.
They probably they only played 1 year there together, or was that they was there for 4 years?
I don't think so. I think he.
I don't think Cooper Flagg played there for 4 years, right? Because he transferred from Maine.
Sure enough, did. Yeah. His brother's in North Carolina now, in Greensboro, where I'm from. But his brother ain't like that, though. And I think they twins. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cooper was a 17-year-old. Yeah, Cooper Flagg and his brother. I think they might be twins. Cooper Flagg just went to Duke early. He went to Duke as a 17-year-old. That's how good that kid is. Yeah, I like Queen though. I would love for Atlanta to be able to have kept this pick. But what was the trade that New Orleans got for this? Did they get a player and a pick? They had to. Let me find out. Joe Dumars did Atlanta Hawks a favor while he was in the front office and said,
Pelicans get the number 13 pick and Hawks get the number 23 pick and a 2026 first round pick.
Yeah, Hawks. I don't know about that, dog. I don't know about that, Hawks. They acting like they OKC or something like that. Like you need all the help you can get now. What are you somebody we're gonna get this up so we can get the number 22 pick and a pick in 2026. Carter Bryant, Arizona. This dude ain't got no shirt on under his blazer. This man ain't got on no shirt under his blazer. And showing his knipples.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got his whole knipples hanging out of the blazer.
Dang, I'm behind. Let me see what the
I
other channel
don't know
doing.
how I fell further behind. I was ahead of Mel.
That nigga tongue his mama. He kissing everybody. What fam? Where they from? Utah?
I love when they got no shirt and then got a bird's chest at the same time.
Dude, he kissed 3 girls in the mouth. And that wasn't like pop kisses. That was like open mouths. And now one of them had to be his mama. That's weird.
His mama, I think he hung first because she looked like him.
I think that's his sister.
He's got to be the sisters, and it's not in the mouth; it's off to the side.
It's off to the side.
That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie.
I'm just watching. It's off
right
to
in
the
damn
side.
mouth. I seen
no, that was
right
to the side, man.
My lips ain't never touched my sister's lips. My lips has never touched my sister's lips before.
Mel is selling it. They were off to
and
the
he
side.
got sugar in his tank.
To the side.
Yo, get rid of this pic, San Antonio. He got sugar. He ain't got no shirt on. He's showing nipples. He kissing his family members in the mouth. He got 2 earrings on.
What that light skinned brother be?
He's gonna
Lord have mercy.
He in his light skin zone right now.
Be a star. Watch.
Right.
He gonna have his own fingernail polish line like McCain.
And McCain could play. He could paint his fingernails.
He got fingernail polish on. Them shits is really buff.
That had the nail polish line.
What'd you say?
I thought it was Jalen Green that had the nail polish line.
Him too. But McCain got an endorsement deal with it. He got a line of polish called MVP, the most valuable polish. All the colors got basketball names. Like the green is like Go Time, and the red is like
Timeout.
I don't know, ready to go. It's something weird like that.
Make your money, young man.
It's like when Sexy Red had that lip gloss line, and she named all the colors like chlamydia and syphilis.
No, she didn't.
She did. Look it up.
Yes.
I do not be making this stuff up. Like y'all think I'll be wilding for real. Like this stuff be true that I'll be saying.
Now Mel say a lot of bullshit, but that Sexy Red one is for real.
And the MVP fingernail polish is real too.
I don't know whose it was, but somebody did come out with.
Now I believe the fingernail polish thing, but what was this?
The names for lip gloss as well. Yes, chlamydia, syphilis. Yeah, all her lip gloss is named after STDs. Yeah,
because
that's wild.
Listen. That's Sexy Red, man. That's yeah. She got it.
It's all facts. Man, Ace Bailey, Utah.
He's still stuck on that.
Girl, what's that lip gloss you got? Chlamydia? Yo, that's wild. That's so wild. Like, what kind you got? Gonorrhea? Like, yo, that's crazy.
Oh man,
that's too much.
Special, man, special. I might be able to catch that Liberty and Valkyries game tonight.
We are out of the lottery.
I seen my boo get in the game last night though.
You did?
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Citron.
Who?
Oh yeah, I like Citron. It's not Patron, it's Citron or something like that. But no, my original boo. That's my new boo. Citron is my new boo, but my original boo. No, from South Carolina.
Aaliyah Boston.
No,
thinking that.
Nah, but she's a beautiful lady though. Zaya Cook.
Oh. Asia Wilson, my baby.
Her shoulders getting big though. Like she's starting to look like a pit bull a little bit. So she probably got about 2 more years of cuteness before she, because she's developing.
I be trying not to laugh at this fool, but he be saying stupid stuff.
Just outlandish shit, man.
No, you can't see when a girl cuteness about to run out. Y'all can't see. We can see it. Y'all can't see it.
I'm not judging. I'm not.
Like, okay, all right. Well, maybe it's just me. Like, You can tell by the elbows sometimes. Like when they start gaining that weight around their elbows, be like, oh yeah, it's a wrap, it's over. And then you look at her mama fat, it's a wrap. She got about 1 or 2 more years, maybe 2 cupcakes, and it's a wrap. They gone. You better get it while it's hot.
What's wrong with this man?
Yeah, she turned into a linebacker a little bit. So, you know what I mean? Like, and that come from lifting weights and trying to get stronger so she can get on the court. So all that little cuteness she had in college, that jump about to be gone. She looked cute in her dress on draft night. But them shoulders she got now, Rondo.
Cannot.
Well, that's the lottery.
And no, that was it. No major trades and nothing.
No trades or nothing.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. I'm about to go and watch the Liberty game.
Yes.
We back on Friday?
Yep.
We sure are. Don't forget, guys, like, share, and subscribe.
You gonna be there on Friday?
I will be there on Friday.
Oh, snap. We back, baby. We back night. We never left, baby. Yeah.
Ain't no party like a man down party.
It sure ain't. Because a man down party don't stop. Get it, get it, don't stop. Get it. I wanna rock.
Take that. No, my bad.
Whoa. That's wild. Slow down.
Slow it down.
Slow down.
We're gonna do
slow down, man.
Chris, you a jackrabbit, aren't you?
Slow down,
my
man.
job. Nah, it ain't never gonna work like that over here. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I was trying not to leave the message, but you have left me no choice. Be mad, I can have a spat, we can have whatever. Then after that, you better get on your job. That's really that's all it is.
Yeah, I just met you, Chris, man. Slow down, man.
Can't stop.
Hey, look, tonight would have been a night to have a drink after the A's pick, man. I just feel so bad for Charlotte, man. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, go ahead and crack that oil open and pour one out for the Hornets.
Nah, I just drink
my
water.
I'm cool with the first 5 picks -1.
Canopa. Never in his life thought he was gonna go number 4.
I had him at like 7, 8.
You know, it's crazy they had them 2025 OKC champion buses ready before the game, boy. That's crazy. Here's OKC with the end of the lottery up. How they get a lottery pick? That's crazy.
It's not lottery. The lottery is 1 through 14. It's just outside.
Yeah, it's just outside at Thomas Sorber. Who is this kid? He crying. He got Michael Jackson socks on as a blazer.
They do round 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was silly.
Yeah, well, they started that with Bronny James last year, I think.
That's gonna probably fall flat this year.
They'll probably do it one more year before they get rid of it. So
say it again, Don.
Well, because that'll be the, Bronny James he had the, the highest 2nd round draft ratings ever.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Sorber, center. George.
This might be the last year they do that second night.
What kind of American flag is that? That's not the real flag right there.
I don't think that was the American
flag. I missed it. What color was it?
It was red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
It was the American flag.
No, it definitely was the American flag. Like somebody sold that junk up last night at the crib. I like it though. A new one. I think that's the black one.
That man crying like.
We got our own national anthem, right?
Is that's not the Texas flag. They only put 1 star on that bitch. Did we?
That's what I'm saying.
Is that the
what flag is that?
That's not Puerto Rico,
it's
right?
The black, it's the black
Puerto
American.
Rico. Puerto Rico got like the little triangle.
Oh yeah, they got the triangle.
It's the African American flag.
It's not
we got our own national. We got our own national anthem. We got our own flag.
Wrong colors, Mel.
That's it.
African American flag is red, black, and green.
No, that's the Jamaican flag.
No, it's the African American
flag. We'll
flag.
see y'all on Friday. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all on Friday, man.
Chris, do you know our national anthem?
Yeah, let her. Lift Every Voice?
No.
What? You about to say some stupid stuff.
They not like us?
Exactly.
Bye.
You're
Get
right,
the fuck off. Bye. Might
as well just
we'll
say
see y'all Friday, man. Same place, same time, man.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
Nothing to do this shit with them. Y'all be easy, man. We'll see y'all in 2 days' time, man. Peace.
Peace.
Fuck wrong with y'all.